Let's speak now to Jeffrey Stacey. He's a U.S. national security consultant and a former U.S. State Department official in the Obama administration. He joins us now from Washington. Thanks so much for speaking to us. So Mike Pompeo there, he says everything will be done to protect Americans in this ICC process. The U.S. has no obligation to the International Criminal Court anyway. So, how effective can an investigation really be?
Well, in situations like this, of course, there is a certain amount of moral pressure, if you will, or international goodwill. And that means that even though you got the strong statements from the Secretary of State, there is, of course, a sort of taking notice of all this and taking it on board in the agencies of the U.S. government as we speak. Now, this is highly political and incendiary when it comes from Republicans. Democrats are, if you will, not exactly entirely willing to subject U.S. national security to the ICC, but at least the comments that they would make would be a little more on the gentle side. What you have here, though, is some good work by the ICC. It's at an important time in the juncture of historical events in Afghanistan, which are more important right now than any time in the last 20 years. And this probably will help the process because, after all, the Taliban needs to respect kind of an invisible red line in Afghanistan, and that is civil society, in particular, women and girls in Afghanistan. And this movement by the ICC only reinforces that, so it's probably overall going to be strategically helpful in the talks between the Afghans that should be getting underway, despite the difficulties with attacks here and attacks there sometime soon.
Okay, interesting to hear you say that. But the bottom line is, with this administration, the U.S. not only won't cooperate, it will challenge every step that the ICC tries to take to further this investigation. So for the ICC, is it effectively wasting its own time and money?
Well, not in the sense that it's already spent a lot of time and money. This has been a remarkably long investigation. And at least they're coming out and very impartially examining all sides here. So there is actually something to be gained from the U.S. sort of de facto cooperating, if not officially, because some of the Taliban abuses are going to be right at the top of the list, and those could be prosecuted. And that would be something that, of course, Afghan civil society would applaud, and probably also be helpful in the overall process, because we've got to keep our eyes on the prize here, and that is a comprehensive peace deal between the Taliban and this government.
Okay. Jeffrey Stacey, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us from Washington. And don't forget, you can visit our website for details on all of our main stories and many others. You'll find those at trtworld.com, or you can follow us on Twitter.